Hey guys, it's Cheyenne here with Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, I have a message for y'all. So first and foremost, let me thank everyone. I want to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you so much. Our numbers are growing and I'm so excited. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you all for all of your love, your support. Thank you for your likes, your comments, for sharing my content. None of it goes unnoticed. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all, okay? And for all of those who are new to the channel, golly, I think I have more people viewing me who are new. They're not even a subscriber. And so, hey guys, what's up? Feel free to subscribe and click that little notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I put out a new reading, okay? And it's going to be a general message, not a personal one-to-one message today. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit. He could be a she could be a he. It's all about the energy, okay? Yeah. And guys, I do cuss a little. Just letting you know, I do cuss a little. I use a bell before I start the reading to cleanse the space. And I also use dice at the ending of the reading. And they can get loud too. So I'll warn you all of those things, okay? So in water signs, please have patience with me. I'm going to get to your monthly reading hopefully tonight. I'm all dressed up and know where to go, so why not do some readings, you know? Anyway, so I'll probably do water signs tonight, and I was going to try to get a weekly collective out this week. So we'll see how that goes. This month in August, I'll be doing weekly collectives instead of the elements, you know, air, water, fire, earth. Anyway, so yeah, let me tell you about this reading we're going to be doing. Guys, my mind. So I woke up yesterday around 1 p.m. and I'd had a dream. And this is what I wrote down. Not this part. Just all the rest of it, okay? And it was a number. It was 210-2222, okay? But let me tell you about the dream, okay? In this dream, all I could remember, and I don't even know, see, when I'm dreaming and there's no mirror or water or anywhere for me to see my reflection, I don't really know if it's me or if it's someone else, okay? Confirmation, my light just flashed. That was weird. Okay, well, not really. They do it all the time. I mean, not all the time, but for some reason, when I go into a room, the lights will flicker. I always think it's my sister talking to me. My sister, who we lost in 2020, not 2000. I was thinking of 2020. I was trying to think of how to say that, and then anyway. Yeah, I always think it's her talking to me. But anyway, so this dream, guys, I'll put a timestamp in the comment section of this video so that y'all can jump ahead if you don't want to hear all this, okay? But the dream, and like I said, I don't know if it was me or if I was in someone else's body, because I dream a lot where I'm in somebody else's body. I don't even know who I am, you know? But anyway, it was a very sweet kiss. It was a very pure, a very innocent kiss, like a first kiss, you know, like a first kiss between two people. You know, it's the first time their lips have ever met type feeling. You know what I mean? It was so sweet and so pure and so innocent, and it felt so right. It felt so right. And it started off with like a warm embrace, you know, and then as they're coming out of the hug, that's when he just hit, their lips meet. You know, it was kind of like me and him, like, I know it's a male, and I figure a female, you know, I don't know for sure, but anyway, their lips meet, you know, our lips meet anyway in my dream, and but I'm going to speak of it as somebody else, okay? But their lips meet as they're coming out of this warm embrace. Their lips meet, and I remember feeling safe and comfortable. I felt at home. I felt loved, I felt whole, I felt happy. And it was just the best feeling in the whole entire world, guys. It's like, man alive, I don't even know how to explain that because I've never felt that. You know what I mean? It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful, guys. I can't even describe it with words. It was that awesome. But anyway, and then when I looked at my phone screen, it said 210-2222. And I don't know if I was receiving a phone call from that number or if I had dialed it, but I remember seeing that in my dream. I don't know if it was before the warm embrace and sweet kiss or if it was after. You know, I don't really know the timeline there. But whenever, so these are the first notes I took, right? Then my mind starts going, and here's what I get, okay? I connect numbers, I don't know, a lot. And there's so many things that connect together. Numerology, tarot, astrology. Guys, my goodness, there's so many things. And it all connects. It all weaves together, interweaves. That's why division is the enemy. Division is the enemy because it's all connected. Everything is connected. It's so crazy. Anyway, so don't get me talking about that. We'll be talking on here for hours. Okay, so here's what I come up with. Wrote dream on August 1st. The date was 8/1/2025, which adds up to be 18, which reduces down to 9, okay? 8 talks about strength. You know, the strength card, you know, and the star card. I think the star card is number 17. Let me look. What got left behind? Okay. But yeah, the star card, I do believe, is number 17. I always get it in the moon switched around. I don't know why. Well, I do. I'm a little dyslexic. It's weird. My dyslexia is... It's probably not weird. There's probably a lot of people out there like that. But for me, it's, yeah, 17 is the star. It adds up to be 8. So that is so weird because strength in the star, that's Leo and Aquarius energy, okay? We have a full moon coming up August 9th, 2025 at 2:55 a.m. Central Daylight Time, okay? It's a full moon in Aquarius. And right now the sun is in Leo. How weird is that? Okay, it's freaking weird. I was like, okay, what's the deal with these full moons? Because the other day I got a message about October's full moon. Guys, it's so weird. Okay, anyway, so here's where I went with this. I broke this down to 3 because they were separated. There was a space, a dash in between the numbers. And so I separated the 2. 1 adds up to be 3. I mean, this number 210 adds up to be 3, and then 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8, right? You add those 2, 8 and 3 together, you get 11, okay? So 2s are strong, very strong, okay? And then I thought, what if, you know, this is for the month, you know, 8, August, that's what month we're in. And this is for the date. So it could be August 3rd, August 12th, or August 21st, okay? Each of those, you know, they all add up to 20, which reduces down to, guess what? A 2, okay? A 2, very again, 2s are very significant. Signs that were significant. We had, okay, so whenever, the signs that I'm talking about are down here. I talk about the second sign of the zodiac is Taurus, okay? The second house is which is Taurus's house, is finances, values, and spirituality. Number 2 in tarot is High Priestess. The moon, intuition, mystery, sacred knowledge, divine, feminine, unconsciousness. In reverse, secrets, disconnected from intuition, withdrawal and silence. It's ruled by the water. This card, the third eye chakra is the chakra for the High Priestess card, and then Moonstone is the crystal. The sign is Pisces. I mean, the moon card is Pisces. You know, that's Pisces card. And so High Priestess is also associated with Taurus. Pisces. And then number 11, Justice, Libra. You know, Empress, Libra and Taurus. Hangman, Pisces. So the signs that are significant, you have two Taurus here. You have two Pisces here. You have two Libras here. You know, those signs are very significant, okay? And then what was very curious to me, Judgment. So Judgment reduces down to a 2, okay? The Empress card, the Hangman card, and the World card are all from these dates up here, 3/12/21. The dates I got from the numbers, okay? And it could be opposite. It could be March 8th, you know? Don't know. It could be October 8th. Not October. Well, yeah, 10/8. It could be, I don't know, guys. There's a lot of different combos you could do with those numbers, but those are the combos I got, okay? But yeah, 3, 12, and 21, I had those stars bombed because they're the numbers from this little set right here. And then 20, 11, 2, 2, and 2, those are all 2s, okay? So let's just look at the 2s, okay? High Priestess, Justice, and Judgment. Oh, what I was going to tell y'all about that, though, there's 2 of each of these. Let me get back on track. Sorry, I get off on tangents. Taurus, Pisces, Libra. Scorpio and Capricorn are Judgment and Capricorn. I only saw one Scorpio in this lineup here and one Capricorn, okay? So to me, I don't know why, but my brain went to the Death card with the Devil card and ending to a karmic relationship. I don't know. That's just where my brain went, okay, guys? So that could be happening. That could be significant. There could be 3 different karmic relationships. One with a Taurus, one with a Pisces, one with a Libra. But since those are very significant, those could be your sign or in your birth chart very strong. But confirmation, okay? But there's going to be some karmic endings, and there could be 3. One on August 3rd, which is tomorrow, one on August 12th, and one on August 21st, okay? There's going to be 3 endings, I feel, on one on each of those dates or around those dates. You know, I don't know. Days of the week that were very significant because we had Venus here. Venus, it rules Libra and Taurus. And so Venus was very strong in this reading. Its day of the week is Friday. So Friday is very strong for this reading tonight, okay? I'm going to do a reading for this dream. Venus talks about beauty and romance, you know. In the romance, it talks about romance. So it could be endings of karmic relationships. Again, there's a relationship part of it. And then Saturday, which is that's Saturn's day. Saturn rules Capricorn. Excuse me. Saturn rules Capricorn, and it talks about life lessons. And then and destiny. And so over here I put from karmic relationship, ? Like a life lesson from that. That could be what it is. It's like the lesson has been learned, you know, and now there's got to be an ending to these karmic relationships, you know. It's just crazy how it all started. All of these cards, guys, before I wrote this nice, neat little piece of paper out, you should have seen my first one. It was horrible. I was like, High Priestess, you know, and like number 2, and like just jot them down as they popped into my mind. These cards, you know, they'll just pop into my third eye, my mind's eye, you know, and I'll just jot them down, and then I write out a nice, neat thing so I can show y'all, you know, what I discovered from that confirmation. Here we got the 2s in the minor arcana. Good golly. If you look at this, you've got more Capricorn here. You got the 2 of Pentacles is Jupiter in Capricorn. It talks about having a lot of priorities, you know, juggling 2 different jobs, juggling sometimes 2 different people, you know, adapting, time management. In reverse, it's overcommitted, guys, overcommitted. This could be someone who has a relationship with 3 different people. Could be a Capricorn or a Scorpio. Could be someone who's got Capricorn and Scorpio in their chart. but there's going to be an ending, possibly with three different people. You know, I don't know. Or there could be endings for three different people. There's an ending for a Taurus, an ending for a Pisces, and an ending for a Libra. I don't know. That's just how I feel about that. Here we got Moon in Libra. Libra again. You know what I mean? Two of Swords. It talks about a tough decision. Up here, Two of Wands also talks about making a decision. So a decision could be very significant. It's also weighing the options. You know, Two of Swords, avoidance. In reverse, it talks about indecision, confusion, information overload. Two of which I feel like that's what I'm making y'all feel like right now, because I'm talking so fast, and I apologize. I don't usually talk fast. Y'all know this. Y'all seen my readings. But anyway, Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer, unified love, partnership, mutual attraction. In reverse, it talks about self-love, breakups, karmic relation endings, man, disharmony and distrust. I mean, I don't know. There could be something coming in after one of these breakups happens. Something new comes in, like a healing love. I think God does that a lot of times for people. You know, they're leaving a very toxic situation, and God puts someone in their path who's a healing love. I know that happened because it happened for my best friend. You know, she left a toxic marriage, you know, and then she found her guardian angel. And anyway, yeah, so I know it can happen. I know, I've seen it. Anyway, and then Two of Wands is Mars and Aries, making decisions, leaving home, planning, originality, fear of change, in reverse, it's fear of change, playing it safe, and bad planning. Aries is the Emperor card, you know. Venus and Cancer, that could be Chariot, you know. It could be coming in quick. This unified love, this breakup could be happening quick, you know. Moon in Libra, yeah, it's a very tough decision. I'm a Libra. We don't like to make decisions, you know. So it could be a tough decision maybe for Libra, because we do have Libra strong. But anyway, so that's some information about that, okay? What I'm planning on doing, guys, is just doing a normal cross and staff, okay? Just to see what's going on, man. Here's some cards that were left behind up there. Oh, yeah, I got to cover these up. I forgot. We got the Lovers, Seven of Wands. It's like a relationship maybe with a King of Wands that you have to defend yourself in, you know? Or maybe this King of Wands is having to defend his decision in love. You know, he's making a decision to go after someone he loves. He feels very passionately about King of Wands. They're a good-looking person. They're very passionate. They're very driven. They're the leaders. They're the emperors. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so it's like he's having to stand up and defend his decision. Like, no, I'm going after it. You know what I mean? This is what I want. This is who I want. So anyway, I don't know. That could have something to do with this, okay? I don't know why, but I feel called to use the Rider-Waite-Smith. That's what we're going to use tonight, okay? Could be a workplace relationship you have to end. You know, let me get that notepad over here. Because, oh wait, no, I'm not doing questions. I'm sitting there thinking, I've got some questions. But I might, at the end of this reading, we might get some energy cards and I'll ask a few questions. Or the intention cards, that might be a little interesting. Yeah, 2102222. You know, guys, that's a lot of twos. It feels like there's a divine union, a healing love coming for someone. Someone who's having to end a karmic relationship. You know what I mean? That's what they're going through right now. Dang, King of Wands on the deck again, on the bottom. All right, guys. Let's cleanse the space. This bell is going to be really loud, okay? Just warning y'all. And this is a collective reading. It is a general reading for, it's not a personal one-to-one, you know? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit. He could be a she could be a he. It's all about the energy, okay? Use your intuition with all readings that you watch, okay? Because everybody gets a different message from them, okay? Always use your intuition. You'll know who it's for. Because sometimes the readings aren't about you. They could be about your sister or about some other family member, okay? All right, so let's get this bell rung and get this space cleansed. Good Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, thank you. Thank you. All right, for my collective, we're going to find out. It's 210222, a sweet kiss, warm embrace. Someone is going to experience this. Can we get this story for them tonight? The full story of my dream. So then they'll know what's going on. We will know, okay? All right, what's going on in their current energy right now? The World. That's what I thought. There's an ending, guys. There's an ending, and there could be a new beginning right after it, you know? Like as something's closing out, bam, something new starts. You know what I mean? Oh, I should be covering that up. You can see her tatas. But I'm sorry, guys. That part might have to get edited out, I guess, by... Hopefully YouTube can do that, because I don't know how to edit a freaking video on here. Oh, maybe I could just go in there and put a little sticker on the video in a certain part. I wonder if you can do that. They don't look like, you know, they don't look all offensive, so, you know, it's like an old statue. That's what it looks like to me. But anyway, the World does. It talks about completion and ending. You know, the beginning of one thing, ending of something. You know, beginning of some... Good golly, Miss Molly. The ending of something and the beginning of something new. Something brand spanking new. You're not going back to an old flame, okay? You're starting something brand new, guys. Completion, wholeness, achievement. Yes, you felt... In my dream... Whoever that was, they felt whole, they felt complete. That's what I felt. So when I woke up, guys, I was in the best mood ever. I was like, I have never experienced that before. Thank you, Lord. You know, I was thanking God because it was the most precious thing. It was beautiful, guys. It was the most beautiful dream. But yeah. Completion, wholeness, achievement. You know, the World card is connected to your root chakra. That talks about your foundation. You know, like building a strong foundation before you build like a home. You want to make sure that foundation's solid. So I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of healing. I think you already have been. That's the best way to do it, is heal through the pain. That's what I've been doing. Healing through whatever bad situation you're in. Ace of Wands. That's a brand new creative idea. That could be someone bringing you a passionate offer, you know. Wands are very passionate people. All right, what is challenging the collective? Whoever this is, this reading's for. Thank you, dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit. We got 2 of coins in reverse, okay? But it fell on the floor, so I never know whether to take them upright or not. I think I saw it in reverse for a reason, though, because that talks about overwhelmed, disorganized, imbalanced. We did get a 2. That's funny. And we got the World, which is 21. Those are 2 of the numbers I wrote down. 2 of the cards I wrote down on here. The World, and then the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, overcommitted. Oh, yes, guys. Oh, my gosh. The challenge, someone could be overcommitted in a way like they've got a whole bunch of, if we're talking about work, which I don't think we are, My dream was very romantical, so I feel like it's a love reading. Someone is juggling you with quite a few people. You know what I mean? They could be juggling you with 2 different people. So it's like they're in a relationship with you, you know, like y'all live together, or you're married, or, you know, you're in a partnership with this. So this person is in a partnership with you, but they've got 2 extra people on the side. You know what I mean? Like I cannot think of the word. Adultery, like if it's marriage, but, you know, they're promiscuous. Yes. You're ready for this fresh start. You're ready for this cycle to end. Yeah. All right. For the collective, what's going on in their subconscious? Ooh, thank you. Y'all feel trapped. I hate that. Yeah, you feel restricted, limited. Like there's some kind of limitation. You know, you feel confused. Yeah, so maybe things just aren't balanced. You're totally confused, yeah. Yeah, you feel overwhelmed. That's your challenge. And you feel trapped, like you cannot move forward. You know, you're restricted. Confirmation. I just heard my phone go off. But like, it's like, it could be like money holding you back. You know, you don't have the money to get out of this situation, to close this cycle out. You don't have the money to hire a lawyer. You don't have the money to do anything. So you feel freaking stuck. I hate that. You know what though? You're gonna find a way out. Where there's a will, there's a way. And God will make a way. I promise you, honey. I promise you. God will make a way for you, yes, to get an abundant home, a happy home, you know, to find maybe your soulmate. 11, we did have 11. That adds up to be 2 and 2, you know, the 2 1s here, 2 1s here. It could be 11, could be, it adds up to be a 4. I don't know. Let's find out what's going on in y'all's recent past. For the collective, what's going on in their recent past? Whoa. Okay, I just don't need to be doing that because they go crazy. Whenever I do my little side shuffles in between, they're like, come on, lady, let's just get a card already. Ooh, Empress and Temperance. I kind of combined the words together there. Oh, Empress. Okay, Empress. That's the Empress and the Temperance. Oh, my hair. It's the Empress and the Temperance combined together. Okay, guys. Alright, for the recent past, for the collective, what's going on in the recent past for them? Recent past, what would you like me to? Charity gifts, that's reciprocated, like a reciprocated love, you know? But to me, sometimes guys, it just depends. Here I would say so, because things are not balanced. I feel like it wasn't balanced in the recent past. It wasn't equal give and take. You see how this person is giving to 2 people. This one's getting nothing. This one's getting breadcrumbs, okay? I feel like that's the way it was. This person was juggling way too many people. It was not balanced. While they could give this person, while they were giving to this person got nothing. Okay, and you could have been in a relationship like that where they were giving to someone else and they were ghosting you. you know, like you didn't even exist. They got their head turned. Ew. Yeah, I know what that feels like. Yeah, it's probably an extramarital affair. Just saying. Okay. I've been getting this for a long time, and I wish the story, I wish the truth, whoever this person is, which I really feel like it's a water sign who's got strong earth in their chart. It's like this person wants to bring someone the truth, but they also want to give them a love offer. So I wish that would happen, because then the story would fall away and I could talk about something else. But I keep getting this, and so that's why I'm like, okay, let's do the 222 reading. I know what it's going to be about. Yeah. Twos are love, unity, which I do. I love unity. I don't like division, but still, guys, this is annoying. This person that's very narky is very annoying. Okay, what are they currently aware of in this situation? What's in their consciousness? What are they consciously aware of? Whoa, okay. Yeah, you may think, you may feel left out in the cold. Yeah, you probably were. You probably still are, you know? They probably don't talk to you because you're not giving them what they want. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, okay, my breadcrumbs aren't enough. I'll leave you out in the effing cold. You know what I mean? Like, you are nothing to me. Yep, that's what they're making you feel like. You're not going to be there for long. Holy shit. Look at that. You have someone, King of Wands. That's a very good looking person. They're very passionate, very compassionate. They know how to love unconditionally, okay? They're very confident. They probably look good. They probably smell good. They probably take good care of themselves, because that's just who they are. They love who they are, and that's awesome. Okay? They want something very serious with you. It's going to be very beneficial. You know, guess what it is? It's a divine union, guys. That's what they want with you. They know that you're their divine union, whoever this is. You could be aware of this person, or this could be who this reading is for. Is this King of Wands, who now is very confident. They know who their divine union is. They know it's an abundance. They know it's a wish come true. It's going to be for the rest of their life. They're going to be with this person forever and ever and ever. You know, they want that with someone. That's what I feel. And either you're aware of this, or whoever this reading's for is aware of this, okay? Because this is in your, which you are consciously aware of, okay? Alright. But yeah, you were probably feeling left out in the freaking cold. And God, look, Chariot, oh my gosh, that is God coming in very quickly. He's like, I'm not going to let you feel left out in the cold, baby girl or baby boy. You are not. I'm sending in a divine union. I'm sending in a healing love. I'm sending in, could be, a guardian angel that's going to take care of you and help you heal. You know? That's what God is doing, because he's tired of seeing you like this. You know? Could be a third party at work, guys. I just got to show you all that. You got 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. 8 of Wands reverse. I don't know how that got in there reverse, but anyway. Yeah, it could be at work. The message could be delayed about this news, but you already know the freaking truth because you've been resting. You've been taking very good care of yourself. Your intuition is on point. Yep. All right, for the near future, dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, for the collective, what's going on in the near future? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, Hierophant, marriage. See, that's what I'm saying. This person wants something very serious with you. They want something very serious. Once something ends, you know, something that's very unbalanced. You could feel very unbalanced after whatever this is ends. You know, it can make you feel trapped in your head, isolated. I really feel like that's what somebody's making you feel right now. Someone who's breadcrumbing you, someone who's juggling you with other people. You're ready. Hierophant and the Fool. Hello, my gosh. And the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. And marriage. And friends. Yeah. Well, there's two more dudes. Alright, for the collective. How are they feeling about this situation right now? How is the collective? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You want to go celebrate with your friends. You want to hang out with your friends. Yeah, because you've been isolated from them for far too long. You know? This person who makes you feel guilty about hanging out with your friends. Yeah, it's not working anymore. Because right now, how you're feeling, you want to go hang out with them. You want to celebrate with them, you know? You don't want to be stuck in the house no more. You know? Alright. Someone in their environment. Collective's environment. How are they feeling? Thank you. Oh, I'm telling you guys, you got a secret admirer. Oh, there's two cards there. They want to help you move on to calmer waters. Yeah, they want to help you with this change. They want to help you. It does sound like a guardian angel, guys, or a healing love, you know? Page of Cups, that talks about, you know, they're the messengers, and they bring a he's bringing a message of love. It could be you could be dreaming this person, because this is someone in your environment, so you could have someone dreaming of moving on, you know, of this change. Dreaming of I really feel like it's someone who's going to be bringing you a love offer. They're a messenger, you know. And the cups, you know, that's love. It's like they want to help you move on to calmer waters. It's like here they are. They're helping you, and you could have a child, you know. And they're helping you move on. They're helping you get out of this horrible situation. Look at all those swords around you. But to me, those feel like his swords. He's protecting you and that child from harm. He's wanting to help y'all get away. That's what I feel like in this situation, guys. This person wants to rescue you, wants to help you. They're not here to harm you at all. They want to work with you on getting an abundant harvest, you know. Yeah, that 10 of Pentacles, hello. All right, so hopes and fears for the collective. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Oh, okay. You could be fearing this change. You could be fearing this change, okay? You could be fearing letting go and walking away. You know, that's like withdrawing from the situation. You could be oh wait, fear and change would be this one in reverse. Sorry guys. So yeah, you know, you could be you're definitely going to be walking away, okay? But 9 of Cups reversed talks about dissatisfaction, greed, discontent. Maybe you fear the fact that you're not going to be happy. That you're not going to be happy. It's like you fear that you're going to want to walk back. You know, like when you walk away, you're going to be like, oh man, I changed my mind, I want to walk back. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like you will. You could have Libra in your chart heavy, because that's something that Libra, I don't know, I'm a Libra and I deal with that, like worrying that I'm going to make the wrong decision, you know? But you know, if you never make a decision, then you're never going to know, you know, you're going to be that's what regrets are, is decisions you didn't make. You know what I mean? Like, you never made that decision to go for it. You know, whatever it may be, a new job, living in a new state. But it's like, you don't know unless you try, you know? And you're fearing that. You're fearing that if you do try, you're not going to be happy, that you're, you know, and it could be that you're moving to a new place or something. That's what it feels like. Across the water. You know, it could be, gosh, a brand new country. I don't know, guys. I do not know. But this feels like it could be. All right. What's a potential outcome for the collective? Potential outcome. Thank you. The Moon. That's Pisces card right there. I always think the Hangman is. I mean, the Hangman is a Neptune card. And, you know, Neptune rules Pisces. But this is the real Pisces card. I kept going, well, the Moon does rule Cancer, you know. But no, this is the Pisces card. That is the Pisces card. Queen of Wands. Hey, there's the match. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Page of Swords. They could be bringing you a message. You know? God could be sending someone in to bring you a message of truth. You know? Alright, potential outcome. You got 9 of Pentacles on the side and 8 of Wands. You are getting a message very quickly. You could be getting several messages. It could be online messages. Be patient, be still, watch and wait. Sorry if that was loud, guys. I apologize. I try not to be too loud on my camera, because this iPad, it picks up noise pretty well. I need to get me a microphone, but, you know, once I'm able to get a job, I will be able to get all the things I need. 9 of Pentacles talks about you know, in the reverse talks about stagnation, laziness, obsessiveness. In the upright, it talks about efficiency, hard work, responsibility. Now, this is someone moving slow and steady. The Knights are action takers. Someone could just be feeling stuck right now, like they can't. It's like they're not taking any steps backward, but they're not taking any steps forward. You know what I mean? It's like they're on pause. And messages, I don't know, it could be that these messages are, yeah, it could be delayed. You know, because 8 of Wands talks about speed, action, movement. Someone could be preventing these messages from coming through. Or maybe you want to move fast, but you can't. Let me get another card for that. Potential outcome. Could be lacking money. Boy, I feel that. Okay. Alright, 8 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles sideways. Can we clarify that, please? Yeah, you're lacking money. You're going through a temporary financial hardship. So you're lacking money. That's why you can't move forward at this moment. You want to, but you just can't. Look at that. God could be coming in to help you with this movement. Yes. Judgment, blowing his horn, do. Star, Wheel of You gotta be kidding me, guys. Y'all see that? That's good luck, okay? The star talks about healing, hope, inspiration. You know, like judgment, do. God is calling his horn on this situation. He's coming in quickly and blowing it very quickly, okay? He's making things happen. He wants you to heal. He don't want you, and he wants to give you good things. He don't want you to be in this temporary hardship, that's for sure. I'm gonna leave that chariot out here. That's God. Do. Now what do we want to use, guys, to clarify? Yeah, it feels like something's ending for sure. But you're still confused. This person could have been a gaslighter, a manipulator, a narky type person who you were in a relationship with. Maybe you know about this person who's wanting to bring you an offer. Maybe you know it intuitively. You could have dreamed about it, guys. You know what? Dreamer here. He's a dreamer for sure. Whoever, or this person in your energy, whoever's in your environment, this is how they're feeling. They're a dreamer too. Maybe y'all could get in sync with your dreams. But see, if you don't even know who they are, if you know who they are, you'd be able to ask, you know. If, you know, hey, if they're dreaming about me, I want to be a part of that dream. I don't know. I don't know how you'd pray for something like that. But anyway, yeah, let's clarify with the Kipper. I think that's a Kipper, yeah. That one kept calling to me. It looked like it was silver, so I thought, okay. Alright, for the collective. The Hierophant came out. That's Taurus energy. We did have a lot of water. Look, we had the 2 of Cups come out, guys. And the 2 of Pentacles. We had 8 down here. 3 here. 11. Page of Cups. There are the 11s. Pages 6, 9, 8 again over here. The Swords in the potential outcome. In your subconscious, 8 of Swords. In the near future, 8 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. That's a 12. You know, the knots are number 12. If you count them like I do, you know, starting with the 10 and then the page would be 11, the knot would be 12. Queen would be 13, king would be 14. You know what I mean? That's just how I do it. Did I already cut these? We're collective. Alright, what can you tell us about this world? What would you like for us to know? Is there any clarification we need for this world, for the collective? Thank you. Privileged lady. That's who this reading is for, or that's someone in your energy. Number 12. 12, guys. And this is 21. There is something going on. Those numbers, I'm telling you. 12, 21. Something going on, I'm telling y'all. August 12th, August 21st. You know, I don't know. Something. Could be your birthday. Hey, that's weird. My birthday is the 21st. Okay. But 12th, you know, that's neat. Alright, their challenge is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Someone juggling them. Things unbalanced. Where they're at. Something. What is this? Two of Pentacles reverse. For the collective. Two of Pentacles reverse. Thank you. Two cards came out for the Two of Pentacles, and they're both on their side. Occupation and poverty. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, see, to me, guys, I don't know why, but that makes me think of a stay-at-home mom. That occupation like that. Privileged lady, you know, a lot of people think that stay-at-home moms are privileged. Although they work just as hard as everybody else. You ask my dad, my mom, she was a stay-at-home mom for a little while. It is a lot more work than you think, you know. But in this case, it's like you were in poverty there. Things were not balanced, you know. You were in poverty there. Things weren't balanced. You didn't feel good at all. Being in this place. That's what it feels like. Yeah, you could be getting a message of concern. Someone who's very concerned. They know what's going on. You know, it's like you've been expecting this message. And then once you get the message, you're going to take a journey to maybe wherever they live, you know, and then they tell you they want you to be in a courtship with them. And some kind of false person is getting locked up. It's going to cause someone to be in bad health, probably their lover, which is probably whoever you're in a relationship with, because this person has a child. They don't know what they're going to do with this child. He's thinking about it. He's like, well, you know. I don't know. Alright, for the collective, Eight of Swords. That's in the subconscious. You know, I'm just going to fix these so I can see them better. Scoot all these down. Do any of y'all make your own black salt? Let me know in the comment section below, because I'm curious as to what y'all use. I don't know why I just thought of that. But anyway, okay, so that's current energy challenge now. Ooh, courthouse is on the bottom. Guys, oh, somebody could be getting locked up. Eight of Swords, subconscious. Someone feels locked up. They feel trapped right now. Who is this? Eight of Swords. Wow. They're in despair. Yeah, someone's feeling in despair. Someone, thoughts reversed. Child. Maybe they're trying not to think about someone getting locked up. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was on the floor face down. I didn't know what this was. That is so weird. But yeah, it's like they're thinking about what's going to happen to this child when this person gets locked up. This Eight of, whoever this is, in your subconscious, you know about this person. Oh my gosh. In your subconscious, you feel trapped. You feel trapped. Someone in your environment, in their subconscious, they feel trapped. This could be you or this could be someone else. They feel trapped because they're thinking about someone else, maybe someone they had an affair with, you know? I don't know. And they're also thinking about maybe a child they had together, and this adjudication. It could be, you know, child support. Could be a divorce. Could be anything, okay? But whoever this is feeling trapped in the subconscious. They're, you know, that to me is what they're, and they're in despair about a house, an unexpected income. Yeah, look, for this main female, it could be a divorce, guys, because look, it looks like that's who he's thinking about, this person he's married to. So this could be, oh my gosh, this could be a message for a privileged lady, right? Or it could be a message for her partner, whoever she's currently with, someone who's cheating on her, you know, I don't know, or someone she's divorcing, someone she's, yeah, adjudication, I don't know, could be child support or divorce, you know, either way. But he knows if this is the other person, you know, like you're cross-watching kind of, I don't know how what you call that. But anyway, this privileged lady, her person, this could be a reading for her partner, okay? Subconsciously, he's thinking about, this could be the other lady. Or just describing that this is the main female and she's going to be privileged because she's going to have unexpected income because she's getting the house. You know what I mean? And that's what he's thinking about. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, you are this privileged lady, this main female, you are this privileged lady. He feels like you are. He feels like you're just a great person, right? You're going to get this unexpected income, this house. They know about someone who wants to bring you a love offer. They know it's going to be very awesome. They know that they gave you breadcrumbs in the past. Yeah, what they're struggling with, you know, it's unbalanced. You know, it could be things unbalanced in their work, at their workplace. I don't know. But yeah, it's like they're in despair because they know you're getting all the stuff in a new path. It's going to be a big change, you know. All right. Kind of put those next to each other so I know they go together. All right. In the recent past, we got 6 of Pentacles. For the collective, 6 of Pentacles. And the recent past, a change, yeah. And that's when you decided there needed to be an ending. You know, you're like, there's got to be, you know, I don't like this. I don't like how you're not giving me emotional support. You know, all those things are very, very important in a relationship. And I don't care if it's family, love, business, friend. There's got to be emotional support. You know, these people have got to be there for you emotionally. You know what I mean? Like, if they're just there physically, that's like this rock being here. You know what I mean? I mean, this stone, it's not just a rock. But you know, here's a rock. I don't know what this is, but I think it's from our lake. Some kind of clay rock. But anyway, it's like this rock. It's like they're there physically, but there's no emotional support. There's no talking, and you know, it's It's this. He's got his back turned to this person, you know? That's what changed. It's like he flipped and started giving to someone else. That was the big change in the recent past. But you said, I don't like that. See you, bye. I'm going to find a way out, figure it out, plan and plan and plan and plan and plan. That's how I am. You know, make a plan, guys. You gots to. Who's this King of Wands with the 2 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles in the consciousness? Community. Someone in your community. So this person could be in your community. Courthouse could be a lawyer. Okay, can we get some more clarification to that King of Wands? Just the King of Wands. Who is that King of Wands? No. One more try. King of Wands, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Now with the community card, can we clarify that, please? Tool and labor? Someone you work with? Okay, so courthouse again. So it could be someone you work with, someone that your spouse or your partner works with, depending on whose reading this is, you know. It could be yours, privileged lady, but it could also be this person that you're with. Talks a lot about them, whoever they are. Yeah, that's someone either you work with or your partner works with, okay? The Hierophant in the near future. Can you clarify that, please? Family room reverse. Imprisonment. Oh. It's not a good marriage. His marriage is ending. Yeah, because that's where you felt trapped. That's what I was saying. It could be a stay-at-home mom who feels just imbalanced, you know, at her home. You know, she's a privileged lady. She's an empress, right? But she feels poverty. She doesn't have emotional support. Maybe now she don't even have financial support. You know, she's got to buy things on her own. Someone feeling in poverty, this privileged lady. I feel like you're going to be able to get out of this imprisonment, out of feeling trapped in the 3 to 6 days, 3 to 6 months. That sounds more right. 3 to 6 weeks. It's going to end up with, you're going to end up with sudden wealth and maybe a new marriage. Okay, just saying. Just saying. All right, how they're feeling is 3 of Cups. Can we clarify that for the collective? 3 of Cups. Expectations. Courthouse again. Expectations reversed, though. It's not what you expected. Some kind of friendship. It's not going to be what you expected. Maybe there's going to be... Man, my finger is itching. Maybe there's going to be a get-together with friends, but it's not what you expect. You know, it could be a King of Wands wanting to propose marriage to you. I don't know. I don't know. There's courthouse, though. So, the law could be involved. This could be at your house. Page of Cups. Page of Cups for... Page of Cups with the 6 of Swords. Yeah, it's like they want to help you move. This is someone in your environment. Page of Cups, 6 of Swords. They're wanting to help you move on to calmer waters. Yeah, they could think highly of you and want a relationship with you. Once everything ends, you're going to be on a new path. They could be journeying to see you, or you could be journeying to see them. I saw that. Alright, Page of Cups, 6 of Wands. Someone not unexpected income. Why are these in? I'm just going to put this, you know, I feel like you're expecting to hang out with your friends, you know. Maybe this person doesn't see this unexpected income coming in. Maybe they don't know about the unexpected income. Yeah, they don't know about it. They don't know that you're going to get this unexpected income. And maybe you don't know, like I said, about this celebration of some sort with friends, but this person really does think highly of you, and you think highly of them. They could want a relationship with you. 9 of Cups, hopes and fears, reverse. I feel like you're going to be disappointed. A 9 of Cups, reverse. Can we clarify that for the collective? Bad health. Why are these all in reverse? Cups, reverse. Dissatisfaction, greed, discontent. Okay, hopes and fears. Yeah, whoever this is that's going to be in bad health, they're going to be the one that's discontent. They're going to be discontent because you're getting this great fortune. That's what I feel about that. Who is this Knight of Pentacles person? We're just going to get them all. Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and 5 of Coins. 5 of Pentacles. Can we clarify that lot? High honor. Any more? Distant horizons. Marriage. Okay. Journey. Yeah, this person thinks very highly of you. We got distant horizons. It's scooted right up next to adjudication. We'll find out when this is all taking place, okay? Yeah. Yeah, they're not expecting... Where did that other card go? They're not expecting... They think very highly of you. They're not expecting for you to get some kind of unexpected income. It's like they're not expecting this. They don't know about it, you know? And their movement's being blocked maybe because they don't have a lot of money. But they think very highly of you, okay? This person's moving forward towards you, but it's like their path is blocked right now. Maybe because they don't have a lot of money either, you know? But they think very highly of you, and they really do want to take this journey. Maybe you're supposed to take a journey to them, you know? Distant horizons. Yeah, they think very highly of you. They want to marry you. And have, you know, do it right. Have a courtship first. They're old-fashioned. They believe in courtship. Like, not just dating and talking and all that. They believe in the real, like, taking you out on dates. You know? They're old school. I like that. Yeah, look, Emperor and Empress numbers. 3 and 4. Yeah, it's going to be a gift, a spiritual, a gift from God up above, you know. It's a divine union. Alright, let's get a month card for y'all. I was fixing to look on my bed, but I forgot I got all my cards over here. Alright, just in here. So when will this be taking place? For the collective. Just cut them first. For the collective, distant horizons, 36 days, 36 weeks, 36 months. July. Something could have happened in July. October. It's my birthday month. That's a good month. It's so pretty in October. Not just because it's my birthday month, guys. I've always liked Halloween. Halloween's always been my favorite holiday since I was a little kid. You can ask my mom. I've always loved Halloween. It's always been my favorite. But yeah, so this could all be taking place in October. Okay, guys? Or that could be when this outcome comes along, you know? Y'all are like journeying toward each other. Two people who think very highly of each other. I think things are going to move a lot quicker than you think because judgment's coming, you know. The star, hello, you know. Wish fulfillment. God is granting your He's answering your prayers. He's granting your wishes. You know what I mean, guys? That's your ultimate outcome, and with it, oh yeah, top of that we got good luck, good karma, you know, dharma, you know. We got marriage. Every time I stick my head in the freaking camera, it gets really bright. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm a bright person, I have a bright vibe. I don't know. That drives me crazy though. How it does that. What is that one? Death. Yeah, there's definitely an ending, guys. There's that death. Oh my gosh. Hangman right behind it. Definitely an ending. Letting go, man. That's the Hangman. Letting go. More Pisces energy. We got water a lot. We have, let me go through the world. So that, I do believe, I have that written down. The world, Saturn, Capricorn energy. You got Two of Pentacles, which is Jupiter and Capricorn, more Capricorn energy. You got Eight of Swords, that would be air sign energy. I don't know all of them just yet. Six of Pentacles, so earth energy. Here you got fire, water, and earth. You have the King of Wands, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Hierophant here, that's Taurus energy. Three of Cups, more water. Page of Cups, more water. Six of Swords, there you go, more air. Nine of Cups reverse, there's more water. Chariot, water. Nine of Pentacles on the side, that would be earth energy. The Wands, Eight of Wands, which would be fire. Five of Pentacles, more earth, okay? So very earthy energy here, very watery energy here, for sure. Let me get some of these. Which ones got left behind this time? Four-leaf clover. Yeah, we saw the luck. Oh my gosh, you'll be receiving or being given or giving someone a precious gift. It's a diamond. Wow. Okay. I'm not going to take all of those. All right, 4 the collective. Can we clarify with some tea? What would you like for them to know? We'll just go through 3 sections of the tea, but we'll go through the whole deck, okay, guys, for this reading, just because I'm curious. All right, the tea cards for this message for the collective. Anything you'd like for them to know that will help them clarify this message today. Ooh, thank you. All right, on this deck, we got table, hard work ahead. Let me show y'all that. Okay. All right. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Yeah, I don't know quite where the ending is, but wherever the, I think that's currently what's going on, though. I think this could be you're going through a divorce. It hasn't fully closed out yet, so you could, be experiencing some sorrow. Heal through it, guys. Heal through it. A goal-oriented person, absolutely. Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important. Yes, keywords, emotionally secure. That means the person's going to be there emotionally for you. They're not just going to be a rock with no emotion, no heart. They're not just going to be there for you physically. They're going to be there for you emotionally, guys. That's important. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Wow. Okay, are y'all treasure hunters? Successful outcome to your problems? Absolutely. Yeah. In October. Someone will gossip all about your secrets. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. A temporary situation. Okay. A man, dealings or relationship with a man. Okay. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Absolutely. Y'all have been through it, man. And we got horse, short journey. So whoever is coming to you, yes, there is journey attached to it right here. Might be a short journey, Let's get some more. Claw, be careful. Do not take risks. Whoa. Alright, for the collective, what would you like for them to know about this message today? Could you give them some more clarification, please? And thank you. Oh my gosh, there's that handshake, guys. That handshake. It's been coming out. Both in my mind's eye and in real life. Excuse me. Since 2023. I had a dream about it. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So maybe you've already been, you've been going through this divorce and the most difficult part's over. It's like you've cried all your tears. You're done crying. I get that. I totally understand. Yeah, sometimes it's like, especially when you're healing through it, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of tears. My hair, look at it. I wish I could get it to stay back there like I want it to do. Maybe eventually I'll be able to train it to that, but I love my hairstyle. I got it done by my cousin Jessie here. Her name's Jessica. oh gosh, her last name just went past my mind. I always think of people as their maiden names, like Williams, but Carr, Jessica Carr, that is her name. And she owns a Sassy Shear right here in Kingston, Oklahoma. All those ladies, they do amazing work with hair. Okay, go check them out. So we got handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Guys, I'm telling y'all, this is important. Pay attention to, like, especially if you feel a shock, if you feel something when you're shaking someone's hand, or when you're just grabbing their hand. They're going to help you climb up something like a hill. Ooh, my ear started ringing, my left ear. Pay attention to that, because it could just be an energetic shift. It doesn't have to be like a shock, like a zap, like sticking your tongue to a battery type feeling. It don't have to be like that. It can be just a shift in the energy, Put that down there on the friends getting together. Yeah, it's time to act. Somebody has decided. I feel like it's this King of Wands. He's decided it's time to act. A sincere wish will be granted. Yeah, because you're a privileged lady. Younger woman, dealing with your relationship with a younger woman. That's probably your partner. They probably had 3 or 4 younger women. You know what I mean? Just being truthful. That's how they are, narcs. They ain't going to just have one. Believe me, people. They're going to have several all at the same time, because they have to have their fuel, They have to have they call it something. That word just slipped my mind. But yeah, they have to have that. They have to have several admirers, you know what I mean? Admiring them, because that's what fuels them. Broom, new home, new attitude. Hell yeah, guys. Look at that. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Yeah, you've probably been worrying that for a while, because you knew that this juggling was going on. You knew energetically you were given nothing. The other person was being given to, Yeah, I'm going to put that over there. Butterfly, change for the better. Yeah. Yeah. That's this. The Hierophant, a change for the better. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Ooh, somebody's hidden secrets are coming out. Maybe a secret about a baby, having a kid with one of his women or her men. Well, no, it'd kind of be hard for a woman to hide pregnancy, a child. You know what I mean? So more likely this would be a dude hiding a child. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Yeah, we saw the new home, new attitude. A boat and a broom. BB. Carriage. A journey, either physical or mental. Oh, please be physical. I would love to go on vacation. Wouldn't y'all? Let's see. Yeah, somewhere tropical, and just sit by the freaking ocean. Have you a little drink, Well, I don't drink, but you could have your drink while I'm drinking me some juice. You know what I mean? Get back to the basics. Yeah, drinking just puts you in a lower vibe, man. Seek out information that will help you. Well, I guess it is a lower vibe, because drinking is a depressant. As an herbalist, I'm talking as an herbalist, guys. Oh, your body is so important, and how you know, what you consume is absolutely important. And alcohol is not a good thing to consume, guys. It just puts your, it's a depressant for your body. So it's not going to help your kidneys or your liver or any of those. It's going to put them in a sad state. They're going to be unhappy. Okay? That's why I'm saying I wouldn't. It's just a lower vibe, man. It does not do good for your body. All right. In your brain, it kills brain cells. You know what I mean? Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. All right. For the collective. What would you like for them to know about this reading? Is there more clarification in this little set of cards? Wishbone. A wish is granted. Yay. A wish will be granted, guys. Alright. Let's figure out. Get my hair out of my face. I have a headband. Hang on. Put this on. That'll help my hair stay out of my face. Didn't know. Don't know why I didn't think of this before. See? That helps. Alright, Tower. Solid foundation, success with... Yes, solid foundation. I was talking about that. You know, yeah, the solid foundation, the two, you know, master builders are 22. And that's one of the master numbers in numerology. Definitely make sure you have a solid foundation, you know. I don't know where I'm going to put that. Just move the cup over there. We got ladder, climbing towards success. Absolutely, guys. Y'all are going to be climbing towards success. Gong, an exciting event. You got angels, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Absolutely. You are protected from harm. Honeybee. You should accept valid criticism, okay? Yeah, I always accept valid criticism, though. Not someone who's just literally poking fun at you. You know what I mean? Don't. Not if they're just being cruel. But if it's valid criticism, absolutely. Absolutely accept that, you know. Look. Well, you can't see it now. But there was a word. It was a name. Yeah. That's funny. Alright, I'm using the dice, guys. They can be loud. Letters, words, names, initials that can help the collective today understand this reading a little better. Give them some clarification. Okay? Please and thank you. Look. I see look. Maybe y'all need to be looking out for signs, symbols, synchronicities. Okay? Be on the lookout. I see brown. That could be someone's name. That could be the color of someone's hair, someone's eyes. Brown could be your favorite color. I always thought brown eyes were real pretty because my mom has brown eyes. My dad has blue eyes, and I have they're considered gray because they change from blue to green to blue-green. They're not like a true hazel like my son's. My son's change from brown to amber to like a greenish, yellowish, brownish color. Very pretty, unique eyes. That's a true hazel. Mine are considered gray because they just change, like I said, between green, blue, gray. Oh, I see coal, like C-O-A-L, or cola. Could be cola. See coal. So someone could be from Cole County, Oklahoma. Okay, you could live up by the Appalachian Mountains where they do a lot of coal mining, or they used to. I don't know if they still do. Yeah, you could live near some old coal mines. I don't know. Flux. Flux. This word could be significant for someone. I saw it. Flux. Okay. Acid reflux. You know, let's see. Flux. I don't know. We have DD. That could be someone's initials. DD. I like doubles like that. We got someone who could be, someone thinks very highly of you, or you think very highly of them, or y'all both think highly of each other. MVP, most valuable player. Okay. And then we have JH or HJ, junior high. That's what that makes me think of. All right, let's get y'all some signs, symbols, synchronicities. These are going to be loud, okay, guys? Signs, symbols, synchronicities for the collective, for this message. Can you clarify? Help them clarify. Help them know what's going on in this reading. Clear, concise messages, please. Someone happy. Oh, look, someone's happy. That's good. That's good. You know, in my dream, it was such a happy dream. So if fulfillment, I don't know how to explain that. It was beautiful. Earth, mushrooms. Someone could like eating mushrooms. Someone could, you know, I could like the psychedelic mushrooms too. I don't know. Someone could be an earth sign. Someone could be into the mystical, magical things. They could think very, like out of the box. They could like unicorns. You could think that you are a unicorn. Someone, you are highly protected, okay? But make sure you armor up, okay? Against anything that could knock you off kilter right now, because, you know, you have been through something really hard, I feel. You know, something where you felt like you were in poverty, you know, you didn't feel good, you know. Chariot, the bicycle, that always makes me think of the chariot. You could be trying to get out of a situation right now. You could be trying to move forward and things just aren't moving. They're moving very slowly, like on a bicycle. You wish they could move a lot faster. You could have a shapeshifter in your energy you have to protect yourself from. They could, or you could like little lizards, okay, chameleons. They could be spreading false information. You could wear dentures. They could wear dentures. Someone could wear dentures, okay? And then someone could be, that's what I'm saying, they're saying something. A gossip, a rumor, something. And it backfires on them. Someone's like, that's not who you're all wrong about her, or you're all wrong about him. And that just, boy, that ticks them off, because then the truth starts unraveling. The truth is unraveling, guys, for whatever the situation is, okay? But parrot, absolutely. Someone is definitely gossiping about you. Okay? Make sure you don't have any secrets, okay? If you don't have any secrets, then when people are like, I didn't know this about you, you're like, well, yeah, you know, nobody ever asked, but I'd tell you if you asked me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big deal. I thought everybody knew that about me. You know, I don't know. Could be something like that, okay? More dice, guys. Signs, symbols, and numbers. I mean, signs, planets, and numbers that can help clarify this message today, please. And thank you. Oh. Oh, we got 1111. Two people could have a life path number 11. I keep getting that too. That someone, I have a life path number 11. But the way some of the cards come out sometimes, I always wonder that. I'm like, man, are they a life path 11 too? Look, you got 2 Neptunes here. So you could have Pisces in your chart real strong, or Neptune, you know, check out what's going on in your Neptune. Oh gosh, you got 3 Neptunes. Here's another one. Can y'all see that? There we go. Yeah, you got 3 Neptunes. Okay. And yes, you do have Pisces. There it is. You have South Node, which is Virgo, and you have Virgo. Okay. South Node and Virgo. I don't know where I'm going to put that. You have the Moon. Hello, Pisces. The Moon card is Pisces. Strong Pisces in this reading. Look, the Moon again. Oh, we can do the where it's like 2 crescents, but back to back. I love that. Looks like 2 C's. I've always wanted to figure out how to use that for, oh my gosh, it's a Pisces symbol. Look at that. That's cool. I don't know if y'all can see that. But I've always wanted to try to use that for my name, my signature on my art. You know, the crescent moon. You have a 9. Oh, you have 99. Yeah, there could be 2 people ending things. They're right on the brink of being completely over. So they could both be in the process of a divorce. Dang, man, y'all got 2 Sagittarius here, too. 2 Sagittarius. We got the things coming out in 2s for sure. Okay. You've got Cancer. You've got Aries. I don't know if y'all can see that. You have 12, which, hello, Pisces. That's Pisces house, the house of secrets and, you know, things like that. And this is number 4. I'll put number 4 over here with Aries, because I think that's the Aries card. Let me look at number 9, the 9th house. Talks about religion, philosophy, and travel. Okay. The 9th sign would be Sagittarius, which is connected to Jupiter, which is luck and expansion. So, you got Sag here twice. So yeah, there could be something strong about Saturday, luck, expansion, maybe. I don't want to tell y'all what to do, but you could use some of these numbers here in this reading and buy you a lotto ticket. You know, I don't know. You might want to. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying it's an idea. I'm tossing it out there, okay? But yeah, this is your reading today, guys. I really hope this is that this helps. I don't know if the information at the beginning of the reading will help, but 2s are very significant. And apparently Pisces energy is very significant, okay? And Pisces house is a 12th house. So maybe pay attention to August 12th. Okay, we do have August 12th here. I mean, we have 12 here. The privileged lady, you know, a wish will be granted. The world, hello. Pay attention to the 12th, guys. Pay attention to the 3rd. Pay attention to August 21st. Okay. There's not any other numbers really standing out. Bad health on the 31st. Marriage on the 3rd. There could be something significant happening. You know, it could be you find out about these courtships that are back behind, hidden behind this marriage. You find out about them on the 3rd. I don't know. You could find out about them on the 12th or the 21st. Who knows, guys? But I feel like the truth is definitely being revealed, okay, about something that's going on in this reading, okay? I hope that this helps y'all in some way, shape, or form. And I hope that y'all have a great night. God bless y'all.